Describe a time when you were stuck in traffic.
One time I got stuck in traffic was about 6 months ago when I was heading to a friend's wedding in downtown Seoul. The wedding was scheduled for 3 p.m., and I left my house early, thinking I had plenty of time to get there. However, I didn't realize that a major festival was taking place in the same area that day. The streets were jam-packed, and even the navigation app on my phone couldn't suggest a faster route. It felt like I was stuck in a sea of cars, barely moving for what seemed like an eternity. In total, I was stuck in traffic for almost 2 hours. At first, I felt extremely frustrated because I was worried about being late for such an important event. I kept glancing at the time and getting more anxious as the minutes passed. To calm myself down, I decided to make the best of the situation. I started listening to an audiobook that I had downloaded earlier but hadn't had the chance to finish. It was a motivational book, and it actually helped me shift my focus away from the stress. After a while, I realized there was no point in being upset since it wouldn't change the situation. So, I also spent some time replying to a few work emails and organizing my schedule for the upcoming week. Occasionally, I would look out the window and watch other drivers, many of whom looked just as annoyed as I was. By the time I finally arrived at the venue, I had missed the start of the ceremony, but thankfully, I made it in time to see most of it. Although the experience was stressful, it taught me the importance of leaving even earlier when attending major events, especially in busy areas. It also reminded me to stay calm in situations beyond my control and find ways to make use of unexpected downtime.
Why do you think traffic congestion is a problem in many cities?
Traffic congestion is a significant issue in cities because it wastes time and resources. Commuters spend hours stuck in traffic every week, which reduces productivity and increases stress. Additionally, it contributes to air pollution and climate change because of the emissions from idling vehicles. Overcrowding in urban areas and the increasing reliance on private cars make the situation worse. Poorly designed road networks and insufficient public transportation also play a major role.
What can governments do to reduce traffic congestion?
Governments can take several steps to reduce congestion. First, they can expand and improve public transportation systems, making them more accessible and efficient. For instance, cities like Singapore have invested heavily in subways and buses, reducing traffic significantly. Second, implementing congestion charges, as seen in London, can discourage unnecessary driving. Governments can also create more bike lanes and pedestrian pathways to encourage eco-friendly transportation. Additionally, encouraging flexible work hours or remote working could help spread traffic out during the day, reducing peak hour pressure.
How does heavy traffic affect people's daily lives?
Heavy traffic impacts people in many negative ways. For one, it makes commutes longer, leaving less time for family, leisure, or personal activities. It also increases stress and fatigue, which can lead to health problems over time. Financially, it's burdensome, as drivers spend more on fuel and vehicle maintenance. For businesses, delays in goods transportation can affect operations. Overall, it reduces quality of life and creates inefficiency in the economy.
Do you think public transportation is a good solution to traffic problems?
Yes, public transportation is one of the best solutions to traffic congestion. It can move large numbers of people efficiently, reducing the number of private cars on the road. For example, cities like Tokyo and Hong Kong rely on extensive subway systems that handle millions of commuters daily. However, for public transportation to be effective, it needs to be affordable, frequent, and reliable. In many cities, poorly managed systems discourage people from using them. Addressing these issues can make public transit a more viable option.
What are the advantages of carpooling?
Carpooling offers several advantages. It reduces the number of vehicles on the road, which helps decrease congestion and pollution. It's also cost-effective because passengers can share fuel and toll expenses. Additionally, carpooling fosters a sense of community among commuters and makes long drives more enjoyable. Some governments even offer benefits, like dedicated carpool lanes, to encourage this practice.
How might technology help in reducing traffic congestion in the future?
Technology could play a major role in solving traffic problems. Smart traffic lights using AI can adjust timings based on real time traffic flow, preventing bottlenecks. Navigation apps like Google Maps or Waze already help drivers avoid congestion by providing alternative routes. Autonomous vehicles might further reduce traffic by eliminating human errors that cause accidents or delays. Additionally, ride sharing platforms could become more efficient with AI, matching passengers going in the same direction to reduce the number of empty vehicles on the road.